I was in our mobile storm tracker tracking a storm that ended up being a tornado going into Jay County, not far from where this storm was.
Yeah.
So those of you in that part of East Central Indiana no doubt remember that storm. Let's go live now to see some of the storm. And this is part of the HVAC system at the home of the Patriots there at Jay County Junior Senior High School. And we're going to hear more from Sia on the damage there. Of course, it's dark outside, so we can't see a lot, but Sia's going to break down what we're expecting. Now, there were really two storms that the Weather Service was watching last night. And if you were with Matt Standridge, he detailed a lot of that last evening. But it was a kind of storm where it didn't look like any tornadoes would break out, but near these boundaries where you see the temperature and elevation differences, we started to see rotation and then some debris right here, just west of Muncie in Kamak, and then, in Portland over the junior senior high school. Now, we're going to talk more about that in just a few minutes. I'm going to explain the difference between a tornado and a landspout. And you know what? It could have been a tornado. Also could have been a landspout. We'll find out later. This is that area near Kamak. Where the heck is that? Well, here's Ball State. So it's west of that location. And then, this went right over the school complex there in Jay County. And that is State Road 67. So it's right on 67, actually crossed the highway. Now, today, we don't have anything like that going on. You go to the west and the south from St. Louis to Branson to Springfield, all the way down to Texas. And you've got not just rain, but thunderstorms now. So we're going to carefully watch this, because I think this is going to eventually move in here later with a marginal risk of severe weather for southern Indiana, where, by the way, it's about 67. Places like Bedford, 65 here. You'll notice around this deep area of low pressure, that is drawing this moisture up to the north on our radar. And yesterday we had 0.8 of an inch of rain in Muncie, 3,800ths in Lafayette, only 1,200ths here, and we really need some, and we'll get some later today. 77 for a high at 2, and then after that, we'll see that rain start to move in, and it's going to be around tomorrow morning, so for us, a marginal risk of severe weather during that time period. This is a look at future track. Watch as we get to 2 o'clock then, this starts to move in. This is 5 o'clock again. Widespread rain, maybe a couple of thunderstorms, but even at 9 tonight, we still think this is going to be around. Now let's take you to tomorrow morning. At this time tomorrow, this is what it should look like on radar. So Lindsay's going to be talking about wet roads for the morning rush, and I'm going to talk about rain here on and off during the day. Now for today, 77 for a high as the cloud cover gives way to the rain. We'll see that tomorrow too, primarily in the morning, but really anytime during the day. Clouds and sun, 76 tomorrow, then it's back to the 80s Thursday and Friday, and some tropical moisture that I'll show you in the next half hour. It's going to move up here for Saturday and Sunday. But at least the good news, we don't have any wet pavement out there right now.